Believe it or not, some people have been known to grow real human horns. It doesn't happen very often, and the first case can be dated back to the 1500s. It's not a strange satanic curse, it's actually just an incredibly rare medical condition called cutaneous horn. The horns are made up of keratin, which is the same material found in our fingernails, and they can be removed by surgery. However, the underlying condition would still need to be treated. That being said, let's take a look at the 5 most recent cases of people who grew horns. A man in China has been living with a mysterious horn growing out the back of his neck for the last 30 years. He sought out treatment from a local doctor who used herbs to try and treat it. The 62-year-old believes that doctor simply made it worse, as it now grows at a super fast pace. He has to constantly get his friends to keep sawing it off, as when it gets too big it makes his neck swell and he becomes very ill. Before he used to get his friends to keep sawing it off, it grew to an incredible 15 centimeters in length. This man from China has a 3-inch horn on his head and it's still growing. The 84-year-old said it started as a small bump around 2 years ago, and since then it's grown into this strange horn and it shows no sign of stopping. Doctors are at a loss as to how this happened, and this poor old man has even tried to file it off. He's so conscious of it he tries to hide it with a hat when he goes out. I actually feel really sorry for this guy. He's conscious of his horn, he's tried to remove it himself, so it's clearly affecting his life. This woman from Linlao village in China has lived to the impressive age of 101 years old, and she's still going. Only a small percentage of people can achieve living past 100, but that's not the only thing that separates this woman from most people. As you can see, this woman has a 6 centimeter horn growing from the side of her forehead, and another one has started sprouting from the other side. Unlike the last person, this lady loves her horns. Her family keep trying to persuade her to get them removed, but she refuses. The only thing she doesn't like about them is they make it quite uncomfortable when trying to sleep. There's not a lot of information regarding this next case. There's a few pictures and a small backstory, but no one seems to know her name. The story goes that this woman, aged 69, went into a doctor's surgery saying she had an irritating bump on her head. She was told it was nothing to worry about and that it would soon go. 2 decades later, this strange 20 centimeter horn had sprouted from said bump. She went back into the doctors and they agreed to remove it. The procedure was successful and thankfully it didn't grow back. This woman has been dubbed the Unicorn Woman, and her horns left Chinese doctors totally baffled. It measures an incredible 5 inches, and it all started when she developed a small mole around 8 years ago. This lady has said it's incredibly itchy, and this is actually her second horn. She accidentally snapped the first one off, but the one you see now just grew back in its place. She's been offered surgery to totally remove it, but the unicorn lady is skeptical. She believes another horn will just grow in its place. And that brings this list to an end. If you enjoyed the video, then it would be much appreciated if you give it a thumbs up and shared it. If you're new around here, then why not subscribe for new videos just like this every week. Anyways, I jolly well hope you liked it, and as always, thanks for watching.